Oh, okay.
You gotta hit that to go.
Okay. Okay.
Hit it again. How to stop it now. Hold on, we'll turn it off. My name is Sharia Bronson, and I'm doing a presentation on the importance of exercise in children. We all know the importance of exercise and what it can do for us as a whole. There are many great benefits, and it has been proven healthy for all bodies and essential for children's alone. According to findings, it only makes sense then for people of all ages to exercise in order to keep their bodies healthy and strong. Obesity is caused by many things, but a major factor is inactivity, according to the American Heart Association. It can lead to many additional problems in life, and we need to start encouraging exercise at a young age in order to create a lifelong habit. If children start exercising at an early age, then it becomes a part of their everyday routine and can help prevent further issues. Although children run around often and may appear to have adequate exercise, many of them do not get the correct amount, and that can lead to potential problems in adulthood. The American Heart Association also says that 9.6% of children don't engage in moderate or vigorous physical activity at all. Although children run around often and may appear to have adequate exercise, many of them do not get the correct amount and can lead to potential problems in adulthood if not introduced. Parents need to encourage their children to exercise and be positive role models to their kids in order to install the importance of exercise in them. It's very important for parents to be involved in this and to start it off early so that it becomes a lifestyle. Parents need to, first of all, make it fun. They need to make it not like it's hard work, but in order to make it seem like it's something that the children are wanting to do. Another thing that parents can do to be involved is to exercise with your children and include family exercise. Go for family bike rides, family walks, go swimming in the pool, or do anything as a family to make it so the children are not on their own engaging in the activity. Also promote healthy eating and lifestyles for each family member, not just the overweight ones. If a select few in your family are overweight and you continue to do healthy lifestyles for one or two of them, they're going to feel singled out, and it will not seem any fun to them whatsoever and seem more like a punishment than something that you're actually doing to help them. You need to encourage time away from the computer and television to get kids more active. Sitting in front of the television is one of the major causes of obesity because children are more apt to play computer games and watch television to run around and use their energy. There are different types of exercise and ways to get children involved without them even knowing it. The three types of exercise are endurance, strength, and flexibility. They can all be shown in many different ways, and once again, start off early so that it's natural to them. There are alternatives, such as walking or riding a bike. You don't always have to drive everywhere when you go to short distances. Other alternatives that you can use in your everyday life are using the stairs instead of an escalator or an elevator in your parking decisions. Many parents nowadays have now chosen to park further out in the parking lots to encourage exercise as you walk just across the parking lot to get into the supermarket. Exercise also helps children's bodies internally as well as externally. It helps promote self-esteem, self-confidence, and discipline. Also, team building, focusing, and concentration. It reduces the feelings of depression and anxiety. Many children have lots of struggles, not only by getting made fun of, but from other kids at school in general. If other kids are smaller than them and they seem to be bigger, they feel out of place, and it really ruins their self-confidence. Helping your child at an early age to learn how to exercise and to eat right and be a healthy child will help to prevent this humiliation later in life. Lack of exercise stresses major weight-bearing muscles. It also can cause cardiovascular disease, diabetes, and many other potentially harmful diseases. Obesity is the major cause of inactivity. This chart right here goes ahead and explains the prevalence of overweight in children and adolescents from the year of 1963 to the year 2000. Starts off at 0% and goes up to 6%. As you can see, there's an increase over the years. More and more children are becoming obese. More children are having problems exercising and having problems in general keeping their weight down. When we were kids, we used to play outside, run around, and do lots of things like that. But with all the new technology, you can now see how many students and children in general no longer have that as their hobbies. If you ask children nowadays what their hobbies may be, many of their hobbies include watching TV, playing those video games, and other activities such as that. In 1963, ages 6 to 11, only 4% of children in that age range were overweight. Now, in 12 to 19-year-olds, only 6% were. You can see that it increases over the years, and once you get to the year 2000, ages 6 to 11 years old are then up to 15%, tied with ages 12 to 19 years old that are 15% as well. It's a dramatic increase from the year 1963 to 1970, and you can see that nothing is getting better, it only continues to get worse. Some questions that I have from the audience would be, what age should parents start incorporating exercise into the lives of their children? My answer to that is that the age really depends on the child and their personal capabilities. All children grow and mature at different rates. Children have different genetics, and some need more exercise than others, and some are ready to start earlier than others. Not every child has the same muscle development, so if you start one child very young, they might be okay with that. If you start another child young, it might be too difficult for them. Another question that I have is, does inactivity affect all children with the same side effects? My answer to this is no. As discussed previously, all children's bodies grow, develop, and mature at different rates. Age groups have an average of amount of needed exercise, but that doesn't mean that all children fall into that range in that mean area of what they may need. Some children exercise a little bit, and that is enough for them. But others may exercise the same amount of time and gain weight and accumulate many health problems. Those are the children that need to be pushed to do more exercise and have more physical activity in their lives. How do you start off now? Another question would be, how do you start off now when it's already isn't prevalent in a child's life? What you would do if your child's not already involved in exercise is, no matter when it is, it's never too late to start off putting a child down a better path. Start pulling away from the television and encouraging your child to go outdoors and play. Have play dates, or if they're older, ride bikes or to go jogging with a friend. You can start to prepare healthier food and alternatives to junk food, or only allow it for special occasions. Junk food doesn't need to be cut out completely, but there need to be more healthy options available. Let your child know that you're doing what is best for them in the long run, and explain to them the importance of exercise and the consequences of not exercising. It's important for them to see you have these habits in your life as well, because what you do, they want to do. You are a role model in your children's lives. The children of today will continue to suffer with many problems due to inadequate amounts of physical activity and exercise. This can start to change today with parents becoming good role models and demonstrating good habits for their children. It only makes sense, seeing as how parents are the ones who teach their children how to start off life. Also, children need to learn that exercise doesn't have to be work. Exercise can be simple, and sometimes they may not even realize that they are exercising. There's many times that you can have them out playing around, and they'll just think that it's a fun activity, and they're not actually benefiting from it when they really are. So make sure that your children are exercising, staying fit, and that we can turn this chart around. Thank you.